Hey there, everyone. It's Trevor here with I'm mumbling. It's Trevor here with another Daclus quality review. This is part of I'm having trouble saying words right now. This is part of my New Year's resolution to see every movie that comes out in my theater and do a quick little review of it while sitting in my car on my phone. Today I just got out of seeing Gods of Egypt. This is a movie about basically Alright, Set takes over Egypt from his brother Osiris, and Horus, son of Osiris, has to save the day with the help of a mortal who's trying to basically save his love and all that. And it's not good. It's bad. But I mean, I expected that going in. It's not the worst thing so far the year, but it's bad. I mean, it's I it I mean it if you it's not irritatingly bad, but if you want to see like just I don't know CGI stuff, but the CGI isn't even very good. There's some really good CGI, but then it goes in and out, so there's some stuff that's just bad. Like the green screen is usually pretty bad in this, where it's clearly a green screen. Sometimes they skip around things by doing a lot of cuts during some fight scenes and stuff, or action points where they do a lot of just cutting to different cameras to make it look like, oh, he's doing a bunch of flips, but every time he's about to do a flip, it cuts away, so you don't actually see the flip. It just makes it look like, oh, a flip happened. A lot of that stuff in this. So it's in and out on that point. It's not. There's better CGI fight scenes and other things. What else? Acting's pretty poor. I mean, all around. Even I know Gerard Butler's a name, and Jamie Lannister. I don't know the actor's name, but they're not good in this either. I mean, you can blame it on editing. Not editing, on directing. Um, because they're probably not well directed, as well as I don't know how. Well, I think Gerard Butler has more experience probably acting a lot because he did Gamer. I don't remember. Did Gamer have a lot of where they have to act to things that aren't there? Because that's a lot of what this is, but it's not good. Just all around not very good, and it's not really bad enough in that way to be so bad it's good. It's just plain bad, and it's not terrible. It's not annoying bad. It's just I was falling asleep. I was having trouble staying awake. I would actually I'd close my eyes and start to drift off, and then my head would fall to the side, and I'd go, oh yeah, stay awake. So it's too long as well. There's just a lot of stuff you could cut out of there. There's some good ideas in it, but I mean it's based on actual Egyptian gods and some stories within it. I think the best part of this would probably be, I guess, Anubis, the character, because it looked good. Anubis looked good. I believe that voice acting was pretty good, and probably my favorite like sort of scene in this that looked pretty cool was from Anubis, and it wasn't a huge action scene or anything like that, but I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. So there's no one's been able to, I think, pull off these god pantheons in movies particularly well. I mean, even Thor, which is probably the most successful, hasn't really done it too much. They mostly make them pretty human-esque, they have powers and stuff, but they basically sort of are more aliens, and somehow they just changed it enough. I don't know. But they act more human, and they ignore sort of the god part. Like, no one on Earth, apparently in the Marvel Universe, seems to care that Thor is running around. So there's really no reference to it. No one cares that there are Norse gods. So yeah, that's just pretty much it. I would like to see, because I do like these different god pantheons, and I would like to see a really just full out universe or something with gods. I haven't seen Wrath of the Titans, or was Wrath of the Titans the second one? That was the first one in that series, right? I didn't see either of them, so I have no idea. But I don't think they've made a good one. We have Wonder Woman coming up next year, so maybe that'll be more, but it doesn't really look like it from set photos and stuff. But we haven't seen much, so maybe they do have more God Pantheon stuff in there. Thor Ragnarok, that should focus more probably on gods. But anyway, I'm getting off this movie. This movie, just not very good. I wouldn't recommend, one, going see in theaters at all. Just don't. I also would say don't rent it. It's not even worth that. I think the best thing it's worth is if you're hanging out with a bunch of friends and you want to just throw something on while you're talking or hanging out, or if you want to like put something on that you guys can just make fun of and make commentary on for how dumb it is in a lot of points, because it's just not entertaining, really. It's not really worth a watch, a sit down and watch. I mean, it's another one of those whitewashed casts of the white Egyptians and all that who were tanned up, and it's just not good. I mean, they must have put a lot of money into this too, with all that CGI, because there's massive CGI stuff, and I mean, some of it's very good, but it's not worth seeing, so it doesn't matter how much money you put into making giant worm creatures with a bunch of teeth. It's not gonna make it a good movie. So I feel like this has to have lost a bunch of money. I'm gonna have to look it up, because I want to see how much this thing cost. I mean, even Gerard Butler, who's probably not, he's sort of lost his big name, I feel like. He hasn't done a lot of great movies for a while. It's been a while since he was a name. It's been years, I think. I can't remember the last thing that he got a big recognition for. Gamer is the last one I remember I think I saw with him in it, and I don't think that even got good reception. It probably got good amount of money. I don't remember. But yeah, he's not huge right now anymore, so I don't know if he's costs a lot of money or not. Anyway, basically don't see this movie. It's not good. It's bad. Don't see it. So I told you I was going to see Eddie the Eagle before this, but this one was just the one that fit in my schedule better. I have other stuff to do, so I just had, it was the best one to throw into my schedule at the time I had open. So I went and saw that today. But I will see Eddie the Eagle either tomorrow, the next day, sometime. I'll see Eddie the Eagle. And then I'll talk about the movies coming out in the first week of March. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Until then, check me out on Twitter at Daclus. Spelling is the title of the video. You can also subscribe to this channel. You can like and favorite this video. Check out some of our other videos we have here. We do reaction videos for trailers, such as like geeky things, superheroes mostly. So this is comic book movies. So you can check that out. What else we got? We got you can check out our podcast. Jesus, people are gonna stop on that. Anyway, you can check out my podcast, Geek Wars Podcast. We do that on any of your podcatchers. You can do it on iTunes, Podbean, Podcast Addict. And we just talk about geeky things and stuff, you know. Mostly, again, superhero comics and stuff, because that's our favorite thing that we talk about. So, other than that, you can go on to our Twitter, Geek Wars Podcast on Twitter, and follow that. I think that's it. I am tired. This movie has made me really tired. I think that's why I'm having trouble saying words. Because it's surprisingly boring for a movie with that much CGI and that much sort of action-y. It didn't even have a lot in the middle. I think the middle was the hardest part to get through. I'm still commenting on this, but that middle was rough. Yeah, that's where I was falling asleep. I was able to stay awake at the end more, but anyway, have a good one. Bye.